Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm WolfStalker25, and today I got a brand new action figure review for you guys. And today I am bringing you guys the Marvel Legends, the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack between Spider-Man and Spinneret. This is a pretty cool 2-pack. Another one of those figure packs that comes in the windowless packaging. Really quick, show you guys the packaging. Since, I don't really do this before, but I said it in the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man figure that it's now windowless, so I might as well show it off. Pretty nice, though. I like the, artwork on it. Move the camera back a little bit more so you can see a little bit better on the sides. But I like it. It shows you what you get in the box, so I guess it is a little bit of a, you kind of need to show the back to see what you truly get, since they kind of, shafted everybody on making it to where you can't see the figure anymore. So you don't know what you're getting paint deco-wise. You don't know what you're getting, figure-wise. You could get the wrong figure. People make swaps all the time, in windowed packaging. So windowless, especially just cardboard, is going to be a nightmare now. But, it is what it is. I personally buy a lot of my stuff online, so I don't care all that much. I would have loved to them see the, let us know what we're getting so we're not getting screwed. But oh well. This figure set is what? Somewhere between $40 and $55. I don't 100% know. I can't remember. I got mine on Big Bad. It charged a month ago, something like that, almost. And I just got it in the mail the other day when I finally shipped it, because I let it sit in my pile of loot for a while. This was the one that I chose to keep out of the Amazing, Fantasy. I had all those Spider-Mans pre-ordered, and the only two that I decided to keep were Spider-Man Noir, he was a big upgrade, Iron Spider, because I love that design of the suit, and I don't have it, so it was a must-have, and this one, because it looked like the natural progression upgrade over Retro Suit. Is it, though? We'll kind of find out and talk about it. Alright, we're going to get rid of the box. Accessory-wise, what you get with these guys is you get a pair of thwipping hands with Spider-Man, you get a pair of thwipping hands with Spinneret. No, actually, you don't get a pair of thwipping hands with Spinneret. Spinneret has... Oh, no, you do. Oops, my bad. You get a pair of thwips with Spinneret, pair of thwips with Spider-Man. You get a pair of open wall crawler hands with both. Let me see if I could bring them up here. So you get the open hands with Spider-Man and Spinneret. Spider-Man's are actually on him right now. Spinnerets are here. You get a pair of thwips with Spinneret. And you get a pair of thwips with Spidey, like I said. And then you get a pair of fist hands with both as well. So, a little bit blurry. Come on. There you go. That's what you get. Then you get an unmasked Peter Parker head, which this is my first time getting one of these. I think all my Peter heads are young Peter Parkers, or Tom Holland Peter Parkers, or the half mask, or the glasses one. I was always using I think it was a Multiple Man head as one of Peter's heads before on my Peter Parker. And then you get an MJ here as well, unmasked. Both these look pretty good. I think we've gotten this head before. Pretty sure this is probably the same MJ from the Gwen pack. But they both look good, and I like them. No other accessory. And if you're curious at all what Spider-Man and Spinneret or Mary Jane and Peter look like without their masks on, here there's the unmasked heads on the body. Pretty cool looking. Do like this. And yeah, there you go. Articulation Wise, we'll look at Spinneret first. Pretty nice. I like her. I wish she would have had butterflies up here, but she doesn't. But arms could go up and out that much. Oh, we're blurry, my bad. Up and out that much. Upper bicep cut, arms could do a full 360. It's just that, it's basic. Double jointed pinless elbows, which are very nice to get on a female figure. Why did you just fall, Spider-Man? Amazing Fantasy just randomly fell. Elbows are a little stuck. I don't want to break them, but you do get the double jointed pinless, so there you go. Very nice. I wish, like I said, she had butterflies. You do get the horizontal swivel hinge at the wrist. The head could look, let's see, it is on a disc hinge. There you go. She could look up that far, down that much. No tilt, basically. I guess a little bit, but not a ton. I guess you do, but it's kind of weird because of how the ball's positioned up in there. With the head, diaphragm gets you back that far, forward that much. Some nice side to side, pretty nice. No waist cut, which I don't understand. I guess this is probably just one of the same female bodies that they've used before for like the torso and everything. Nice, sculpting detail. I like the painted lines on here. It works. Legs go up that far, go back that much. Spinneret on the splits. Let's see how she does. I feel like she should do better, but it is what it is. I feel like they could get a little bit more. Let's see. Upper thigh cut, very nice. Double jointed knees, also pinless, very good. I really like the new pinless style they do because it just looks better as a whole. I don't know how you take apart a pinless figure for painting. So I don't know how you'd go about that. You do get these little ankle bits down here that are just kind of loose. And then ankles go back that far, or your feet go back that far, ankles, and forward that much. And you do get nice ankle pivot. You also got that on Amazing Fantasy. I don't think I said that, but you do. You get the pivot there too. So Spinneret's nice. Wish list for Spinneret. Female butterflies. I think she could have really benefited from it. Some sort of crunch or waist swivel down low, I feel like it's almost needed. Maybe a little bit more on the splits, and I think that would probably be good for females. And then, I think she could have benefited from toe articulation as well, since Spidey has, but maybe because she's got smaller feet, it would have been harder. I don't know what the decision is, but they got to make cuts somewhere in a 2-pack like this, where there's a lot of new sculpting and molding in some of these figures, even though I guess Spider-Man is kind of reused from retro as well. But then you got Spidey, who is very nice. I love this sculpt. I love the detail. You do get the unfortunate thing of the legs are just not exactly the best on the back of him when you bring the butterflies out a little bit. I don't know if this figure also suffers from the same Vulcan problem of, there being a peg in there. I said this with Amazing Fantasy. I don't know if you could pop the arm out here and get more range on the butterflies by cutting the peg a little bit. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I haven't tried. I did see in the Foosh's review, he said that if you do that, you lose kind of the stability where it makes the, the butterflies start popping out, vertically then. So I don't really want to do that. But arms could go up this far, which I think is pretty good. Butterfly forward that much, back that much. I think it could be better. It's a Spider-Man, but whatever. It is what it is. Bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows as well on this figure, which is very nice. That was kind of one of the draws to this figure, was the pinless. So that kind of what makes them better than retro in a way. So you get that. Wrists all do swivel and hinge horizontally. This is another one of those kind of ball joint figures, but because of the head being a little bit different, it kind of hides it a little bit better. He could look up that far, down that much. Personally, I'm always the type of person who likes the hinge, but the ball joint on this figure is very nice because you get a lot of expression with the tilting with Spider-Man here, so you could get him, just kind of doing all these wacky poses with this, which is very nice. I do like that. Diaphragm gets back that much. Pretty good. That's just the diaphragm. Gets forward about that much. Nice side to side, get both sides like that. You do get the ab crunch, which goes back even further, and then forward a lot too. Pretty good. So you got a lot of range with this Spider-Man as well. Legs go forward that much, back really not much at all. Spidey on the splits, pretty good. Kind of loose in the leg department a little bit, so do gotta be a little careful. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, pretty nice. Actually, legs are a little loose, wobbly there. Upper boot cut, ankles move back that far, forward, or back that far, forward that much, and then you do get the toe pivot, which goes up that much and down that much, even though you don't really need them going down. And then you do get the wonderful ankle pivot as always. One little added point of articulation I kind of forgot in the video is this Spider-Man, same as Retro, does have the drop-down hips, as you can see here. So it can be up here or up here. So it's got a little bit of a drop, so you can kind of like switch it up a bit. This side doesn't really want to drop down as good as the other one, but they do have it. You do have drop-downs. So there you go. So, Spidey. Pretty great, pretty amazing, as you could say. You know, spectacular, whatever you want to say it. This figure is pretty awesome. I really, really like it. I think it is a superior upgrade over the previous Spider-Man that we've gotten, the retro one. Now, that's up for debate whether it's better than Amazing Fantasy. You let me know in the comments below what you think. Spider-Man does stand just about 6.5 inches tall. Spinneret is about 6.25 inches tall to the top of her bun. There you go, size-wise on these two. Oh, I didn't even have the... You couldn't even see that. But 6.5, 6.25 on these two. Pretty good. Size comparison-wise time. Let's see. Let's go. 1,000 Toys Master Chief. SH Figuarts Goku. We've already had 11 minutes in the video, so we're going to kind of run through this. We got our Jazzwares Fortnite guy. We got our Hasbro G.I. Joe Fortnite Visitor, G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, Figma Samus. Since I'm still recording this on October 19th, we don't have any Mafex figures down anywhere for me to add. Mezco Stealth Iron Man, Figma Samus. Got both those two. Alrighty, got our Jazzware Halo Master Chief, who's a big boy. Got our McFarlane Space Marine as well. Got our Mythic Legion Black Knight. Our, let's see, Halo, or not Halo, Fortnite Victory Royale. Oh god, the Foundation, The Rock. Hasbro Power Ranger Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Red, and Star Wars Captain Rex. There we go. There's all our size comparisons with other lines. No Mafex included, unfortunately, but, you know, you get the idea. We've seen Batman on these before. There's really not much different height-wise with this guy than anything else. Alright, some looks at some other Marvel Legends, as I still have them out since we just renewed the Amazing Fantasy. We got our Iron Man and our Captain America from the 20th anniversary, and the Mr. Hyde wave, the AI Iron Man. Both these look pretty good. A lot of people are on the topic of Iron Man. A lot of people are kind of bashing the modular suit for getting the, you know, the red and yellow there, and then the War Machine variant. I welcome it. I love both of those designs. I am very excited for that. Here's another little size comparison since we still got him out. Here's Miles, little Miles, little kid. He's whittle. I would like a bigger Miles. The other guy that we got still on the shelf, or off the shelf, we got Shocker as well here. Pretty good. Another nice one is the Amazing Fantasy. This is going to be the hot topic for a lot of people. Which one of these two is better? I personally like them both. They're different eras and different styles of Spider-Man. His first look, his more classic look that we've seen here. And then, I guess... Oh, I'm breaking his pose. I'm going to be so sad. I've said I'm not going to break his pose. But I have to get him in a new one. We got our retro Spider-Man. This guy's got the pins. You know, he's not pinless. So this is another one that a lot of people are going to compare. A lot of people have this one, and I'm sure a lot of people passed on this one because they have the retro. But as you can see, there's a big difference in the, you know, the lines. It looks like there's more lines here. So no, actually, get the same amount. Still 3 going down, 3 going down. Smaller spider logo, bigger spider logo, smaller eyes, bigger eyes. Red is a bit darker here, a lot brighter there. The blues, actually, the blues are a little bit lighter here. little bit darker here, so it's kind of funny. They brightened up the red, darkened up the blue, brightened up the blue here. So kind of nice, kind of different. You can't really change out the feet on these guys like I thought, since the reds are a little bit different, but you could probably change the feet out if you wanted to get an extra Renew Your Vows and put them on the Amazing Fantasy, since those reds are the same. I'm not going to do any head swap there because the reds are different. I think you can put the half mask, half Peter head on this guy from, I think that was the individual retro card Peter. I showed in the Amazing Fantasy review these two head swapping. If you are interested, you can go check that out there. Here's another retro figure, retro body, not pinless. Wish she was pinless because I think this one would have looked sleek and nice pinless. Is the Black Suit Spider-Man. This did come out this year and it was kind of on my list as like one of my top 10. But now we're looking like one of these two might edge them out. I don't really want 3 Spider-Men on the top 10 action figures of the year. So there you go. Here's another one that's kind of like a lighter blue, around a little bit lighter of a red, but we got our Pizza Spidey here. Very similar in the face department. But yeah, you know, that's still on the shelf. I still got them up there, but here's another Spider Family guy that I've still got just lying around on the shelf, or on the desk, that I need to review and put on the shelf. Is Spider-Man Noir. Looks pretty good all together, actually. I really like the Spider-Verse Noir together with him. And then, last but not least, that I do have out still is the Iron Spider. And I think these two work pretty well. I did say in the Amazing Fantasy review that I would like to see them do a Spider-Man on the Iron Spider style of body, because they're a little bit of a height difference here. Like, this one's a little bit taller, he's a little bit bulkier, so I think maybe Iron Spider works better as a Amazing Fantasy, you know, like he's kind of in the suit type thing, because they're kind of very similar builds. As you can see here, like they're very similar in the torso and the shoulder width and stuff like that. Height, you could see Spider-Man like get a little bit of an increase inside the armored suit. So I think, you know, that would work. But yeah, as a whole, this Renew Your Vows set is awesome for the price point of like 40, 50 bucks. If it's 45, fantastic. If it's 50, 55, it's pushing it. So it's kind of $25 a figure thing. I think it's going to be that 50 point price point. I think that's what it was. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know, bad reviewer. But yeah, pretty great. So that's going to do it for me today. A little bit longer of a video because it is 2 figures, and I do apologize. But if you haven't done so already, would always appreciate a like, as well as a subscribe if you're new. It does help me out a lot. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much again for all the support that you guys have been giving to the channel. I do, like I said, greatly appreciate it, and it has been motivating me to make more videos, since I kind of haven't done so in about 2 months. So I've done a big ol' recording session tonight. Recorded 4 reviews so far. Might even go for a 5th and 6th. We'll see what I do. But yeah, you'll see this review when you see it, and I will catch you guys all in the next one. See you guys. Take care. Bye.